everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jackie and today I'm here to do a video talking about some of the series that I would like to start in 2019. So I did a video a couple months ago talking about some of the series that I wanted to finish this year, and I'll go ahead and link that on the screen for you guys if you haven't seen that already. So I figured I would do part 2 and talk about some of the series I wanted to start this year. I love reading series. I prefer them over standalones any day, and there is some very popular series. All these I'm going to talk about today are well known around booktube. I just have been meaning to get to for years and I just haven't yet. So this year is going to be the year that I do that. So without me rambling on any further, let's jump right in and get started. So the first series I'm going to talk about today is one that I think everybody and their mother has read at this point, and that is the Villain series by Victoria Schwab. The first book is Vicious. Everybody raves about this series. I have been hearing things about this series before I was even on booktube. Before I even knew what booktube was, I had heard about this series, and I know the sequel just came out in like October of last year. That makes me want to get to it even more. Plus these covers are absolutely stunning. This is an adult fantasy science fiction book that follows two former best friends and college roommates who did an experiment in college trying to give themselves superpowers. They succeeded and now they're arch enemies, and it takes off from there. This sounds like a book that I would really enjoy for those elements, as well as being a Slytherin. This sounds like a very Slytherin-esque read, so I think I'll really like it. Again, I've been hearing things about it for years. I've been on booktube for almost 3 years. I've been hearing for like 5 or 6 ever since this book came out. Everybody's been talking about it, so I really want to check this one out. The next series I want to talk about is a duology, and this one I've also been hearing about since I think I just started booktube when the first book came out. That's Carve the Mark by Veronica Roth. Now I know this is a pretty controversial series. Not everybody agrees with the messages that are in this book, but I have read Veronica Roth in the past. She is the author of Divergent, which is one of my favorite dystopian series of all time, and I just have been meaning to get to this for years. I think what is holding me back is the controversy surrounding it, but nevertheless, I do want to give it a try. This is science fiction, and it takes place in a world like that's split into 2 different groups, and I don't know much more than that. Again, I've been hearing polarizing things about it. More positive back when it first came out, but now more negative as the years have gone on. But I'm really, really hoping that I at least enjoy it somewhat, so we'll have to wait and see. So this next trilogy might be a little bit of a surprise for some of you guys if you have been following my channel since 2017. And this series is the Dark Artifices trilogy by Cassandra Clare. So if you guys are new, first of all, welcome. I have had a very love-hate relationship with Cassandra Clare since I started reading her books. I enjoyed the Mortal Instruments for the most part. The first 3 books I'm talking about right now, I enjoyed those. I read the Infernal Devices. I really loved those. I thought they were great. They are one of my favorite series of all time. I would consider them in like the top 15. And then the last 3 Mortal Instruments books I just straight up hated with a burning passion. And I have talked about how much I not despise the Mortal Instruments at this point, but I just really don't get the hype around it. I don't really get the hype around the Shadowhunter world in itself, but specifically the Mortal Instruments. And my liking for their books has just gone down more and more as the years have gone by since I read the first one. With that said, the Dark Artifices is supposed to be the best in the Shadowhunter world, which makes me intrigued. Now, I probably will have to recap myself. I'm not going to reread the Mortal Instruments and the Infernal Devices, but I'll probably do a recap online to remember everything that happened, at least in the last book of the Mortal Instruments, because it's been over a year since I read it. And then I'll go ahead and dive into Lady Midnight. I am kind of scared, but I'm also kind of excited to check it out. I really hope this redeems the Mortal Instruments for me, and well, the Shadowhunter world in general, I should say, because after reading book 6 in the Mortal Instruments, I was about ready to give up, but I don't know, something pushed me towards reading this series. So I'm gonna give it a try, and I will let you know what I think. Alright, and the last 2 series actually go together because they're by the same author, they're set in the same world, and that is both the Grisha trilogy as well as Six of Crows by Lee Bardugo. I have been intrigued by Six of Crows since it first came out. I am dying to read it. I have picked it up at either my library or Barnes & Noble multiple times in the past, and I just never ended up reading it, or buying it, I should say. But I am just dying to get to know these characters and this world. So I do think it would probably be better if I did read the original Grisha trilogy first, even though I heard you don't have to. I probably just want to get a better grasp of what this world is and how it functions, everything, before diving into Six of Crows. And the Grisha trilogy is also getting a Netflix adaptation soon. I think it's coming out in the summer, which also has me intrigued. So I hope it is. Again, Six of Crows is the one that interests me more, but I am going to read the original work to just get a full grasp of everything. So I really want to get to these two before the TV show adaptation comes out. Either way, I'll get to it at some point this year. Okay, so that is everything I want to have for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Be sure to let me know in the comments down below some of the series you guys want to start this year, as I would love to know. And as always, all my social media links are linked down below for you guys to go check out if you'd like to follow me on any of those. And with that being said, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you soon for another video. Thanks for watching today. Bye!